Alright, welcome back. And I have no idea what the hell is going on tonight. But welcome to part 3 of tonight's episode, where we're going to be with you for another 15 minutes, and my laptop might just give out. So just stay with us, have some fun. Remember, this is just a game, we're just enjoying ourselves. But really. But really. So,
let's get through this.
Anyway, to kind of bring us back to where we're at for a third time, we're just fighting the Suradesh, just big old giant troll king. Wow.
I will turn him down a little bit.
We all heard that chair.
Everybody heard that.
So, anyway, so,
when you have
I think we hear his fan too. So anyway, where we last left off, I believe he rolled 2 crits on you.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
We can still hear you. We're hearing background noise. Unplug your mic and plug it back in.
I think it's like a fan or something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
we can hear
you.
What?
We're hearing your background.
There is nothing in the background.
Huh. So anyway, the shield is just going to be a shield push out this time.
Okay. Does still bite at me? Because we've already taken the damage for the club hit.
Yeah, you've already taken the club. I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anybody on, by the way.
People are still talking in chat.
Hear me?
Yeah,
just give it a minute. Yeah, we got you. You're good now.
The mute button doesn't work.
12.
12? That is 64 necrotic damage coming your way. Half. So that is 32.
Oh my god.
Why isn't the necrotic damage half?
All damage is... I'm resistant to all damage.
Currently, due to his buffs with Otis and Emerald stepping into play to fuse in him, he currently has resistance to all damage right now. Not permanent by any means.
Yeah.
So for Rahun, not permanent. For those at home, not permanent.
Sure.
So anyway.
I don't know, man. Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
I'll find a way.
Anything can happen. You can suck your own penis if you want.
Gave myself
You rip out your good
I gave myself a
anyway,
whip.
sorry. Way off topic. Alright, so with that, it's going to be Cass. You're up. As this goblin is dead, you pulled off the boots from this goblin.
I'm going to put them on so I
Sure.
don't look like I'm just carrying around.
So you put them on.
I'll look around. Anybody notice what I just did? Okay. I'm gonna go over, like, kind of sneak out not out the door, like, move over by the guards, though, that are in the way, like, where Baltimore just walked in.
Oh, over here.
Yes. I'm not gonna, like, push my way through, but I just want to kind of, like, see what I can see. Like,
Sure.
now that I'm closer to the, whatever you call it.
Yeah, so, I mean, still looking out, like I said before, you still see the dome, you still see goblins just going at it.
Do I see Baltimore?
You do see Baltimore. He just picked up his shield.
I'm just sitting there.
Okay.
I'm not
Sounds
trying
good. Baltimore, you're up.
I'm gonna roll a perception check of this, whatever the hell's going on right now, to see if I can find something else of mine.
Not perception. You're going to need to roll investigation.
Investigation, whatever I gotta roll. What is my investigation? That's an 18.
18. You, sir, you actually see one of the goblins that are on top of the dome kind of bashing on a shield with your warhammer.
Alright.
So, like, has his hand, like, in the shield, just He's probably about 15 feet up. Like, you'd actually have to start to climb this dome. However, keep in mind, with this dome, though, you do see swords and other weapon-like items coming out, trying to pretty much cut out whoever is climbing this dome.
So can I take the sword and then try to throw it at him?
Yeah, so you're going to pick up the sword and just chuck it. Go ahead and roll.
I'm trying to like spear him with it.
Okay, give it a shot. Go ahead and roll an attack. It's going to be a dex. Add your dexterity. And you don't get a proficiency modifier, so just your dex. As you take the sword and you
Another 18.
grab by the blade. And yes, you hit. Roll damage 1d8. 5. So it slices, it cuts him through, and he looks down back at you, just kind of snarls and still just hammering at this shield dome.
So when he like looks at me and snarls, I want to be like, "Bring me my hammer, bitch!"
Okay. Recognizes it, doesn't say anything to you. Yeah. Alright.
Says something vulgar.
You doing anything else?
I'm gonna pick up another sword laying around, and I'm gonna wait, I guess, to my next turn. I'm gonna throw another one at him.
Sure. I mean, there's goblins pretty much laid all over the place at this point. Okay. At this point, are you doing anything else? I'm sorry.
Do any of them have like a crossbow or something? Like a
Some of them do, but you're like closer up to the dome at this point. They're standing more back. They're like probably 15, 20 feet back from you.
no, I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Rahul, you're up.
All right.
Fighting
you
Suradesh.
about to say anything?
He's like
Said at
3 or
this
4.
point.
Yeah. At this point, this gate here just completely just blows in. As you see the slaves come out, led by Leandra. Who she is literally like, she just kills this guy, just completely, just
annihilate.
She goes over, and the guy just, it goes down. You see the majority of the dwarves are right behind him. That is Thrak of Copper and Grindenhall of Mithril.
Okay.
And they see you. Not really. They don't really.
Well,
they
don't
recognize.
Okay, they don't recognize.
They don't recognize you. And as they push forward, they also see what's going on outside. And you see Thrak and Grindenhall get together, lock an arm, and you know that they're going for the iron wall push. They're going to drive out.
Everybody. Damn, they're about to crush them. Hell yeah.
So, and he lets out, he just yells out in Dwarven, which you faintly understand just due to your rage. And he literally is like, "Brothers, we are coming!" That's in Dwarven, yelled out across the cave.
Awesome.
But it is your turn.
Use my free action, seeing this and stuff. I mean, I'm gonna get big. I'm just gonna, just kind of like pound the chest and stuff as I see all the slaves running out and stuff like this. I turn back and I say, "Your horde is slowly falling. Maybe you should pay more attention to goblin tradition." And I'll go for my 2 attacks. And I'm gonna go reckless, but both of them are going to be trying to get him prone. So, like, shoulder charges or football tackles, spearing him, whatever I need to do to get him prone.
Okay.
Does Reckless allow me to do that? Or
You're good. It just says
on this turn?
any melee weapon attacks, which you use your fist, using strength. So,
okay, cool.
As far as I'm concerned, it still stands.
Awesome. Natural 20.
Yep. Swooped.
Awesome. So that was for the first one to get him down. I guess don't really do any damage. That one's just to
I
cut.
mean, at this point, we'll say, where he's at, literally his knees are right at your head.
Yeah, so
you probably like grabbed his knees
and just
yeah,
and
then
essentially
you just
went. Okay, cool.
with a loud
Alright, so that was
Some
my
dust
first
kind of
attack then.
comes up.
And this will be me getting on top of him with my movement. And I will go ahead and just like using that energy and extra oomph I got. I'm just gonna wail on him with my second attack. So
Hey. You do have advantage. Well, you already
I
had
have it
advantage.
because
so
reckless attacking. Yeah, because he's prone. I essentially have it. I'm pretty sure I got a natural 17 plus 4, which is already 20.
What?
Yeah, and then plus another 11, another 5 to that, so 26.
Yep, that hits. Anybody know where the pistol is? No, right here.
Can I add that crit to this roll? No. 4. Just 15 damage for this.
15?
Kind of a weak attack. I stumbled a little bit trying to get on his ginormous body.
Sure, no problem. You're like climbing up, and you're just like, you're like, oh my god, what is that?
He's a mountain range all in himself.
No! Okay. Anyway,
Come on!
pressing forward. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Suradesh is going to use half his movement to get up. If he can stay up.
Well, I'm on top of him. Wouldn't he have to try and fight me to get
sure,
off?
Go ahead. Yep.
Do I have advantage? Oh, I do because of the fact that I'm raging and this is a strength bit. Apply.
Exhaustion is
it's
currently
just
null and
negated.
void. Yeah.
Okay, cool. 23.
So with him, he literally grabs you by the throat. And just gets up, rolling
He's
a
a big
natural
motherfucker.
natural 20.
Oh, damn it.
He's going to take a swing at you.
Okay.
He has advantage, yep.
Yes.
Misses.
Still?
Yeah.
Even?
I think the highest he rolled was 16.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Just completely trying, in his effort to get up and move you, trying to take his swings was just not.
I just roll. I'm going to
not
roll.
happening.
Yeah, I'll use the momentum of me getting thrown off to just roll out of his way.
Okay. Cass, at this point, where you're at, you hear a familiar sound. As you see Corvus come into the cave. Also bearing something. Couldn't see quite at front, however. We're at 60 feet of flying. Yeah, he gets to you no problem. And throws down what looks to be a bow.
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
I have to go back. I'm so excited.
Corvus, faithful.
And then he just takes off and then also kind of circles the cave, just watching at this point. You do have Corvus back in your sights. You can use him on your turn if you wish.
Got Corvus back. Resilient.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try and stealth past the guards following Baltimore, where all those goblins are attacking that thing.
Well, they're not attacking. They're just essentially border control.
Well, now that
No,
gate's come down and stuff, what are they
them.
actually?
I mean the goblins that
Still
are
not doing
attacking
anything.
the thing. I don't mean the guards. I mean,
Oh, she's talking about the
I
dome
just meant
thing.
walk past them over by the goblins that are attacking.
We're Baltimore.
You have to go out. You'd actually have to take your turn to leave the cave. Because it's currently 5, 10, 15, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 feet to get out.
I didn't realize it was that far.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could dash use all 60 feet unless you do something else.
I'm gonna go out there because I want to see if there's.
You're just taking the full 60 feet?
Yeah. Stealthily.
Stealthily? Sure. Roll a stealth.
I'm just
Well, she hasn't
not
broken
trying to
her
get,
stealth
like-
yet.
But she's also going past like 4
That's true.
chieftains.
She's literally having to squeeze between. Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
Starbo. Excuse me.
I was supposed to have that emergency.
That owl, that's my owl.
You know, it's just whatever you roll plus your stuff.
Where'd it go?
He's the best owl.
9.
9. So as you're passing the chieftains, you notice that all 4 of them look at you. Yeah, all 4 of them look at you, and they don't give you any resistance as you press forward. You can tell that they are strictly holding the gobbletory, making sure that that is still in effect. They could care less what's going on right now.
Cool. I like that.
So you get up to the mouth of the cave. Again, you see all of this happening.
Where's the into the mess? I just want to look around.
It's chaos. There's goblins everywhere, running all over the place, attacking this dome.
Do I see Baltimore?
Yeah, he's off to the left of the dome. You see him picking up a sword and focused on this goblin, or this what looks to be a couple of goblins that are on top of this dome. That are just going at it.
Is he trying to attack anybody?
You haven't seen him attack anybody.
Did you see on his face that there is a death stare at one
Yeah.
particular one?
Well, she sees. Well, there's multiple goblins up there. You have the death stare on one, but there's multiple goblins on the dome. So that's your turn.
Yeah, because I moved as far as I can, right?
Okay. Yep. Baltimore. As you're watching as you're doing this, the goblins go before your turn. You hear a bunch of arrows just pass you by as they're hitting the dome, not necessarily hitting you. Goblins still haven't taken into a sense their main action is to take on this dome. And it's your turn.
Alright, so still looking at the one that has my warhammer, I'm throwing this sword at it. I'm gonna try to spear him with the sword again.
Sure.
Right? That is 15.
15 will hit. It's not that difficult to hit. It's just a goblin.
Scab him with a warhammer.
That's a 7.
A 7?
Yeah, for damage.
Okay. So at this point, the body goes limp.
Wow.
And the hammer, yeah, these goblins, yeah. The hammer is on the dome.
I was hoping it was going to slide off towards me.
No, actually, as you see the hammer get on it,
No.
a few seconds later, you see a hand come and grab the weapon underneath.
What? Underneath?
Yeah, from underneath the shield.
So think of
So it's like
Gladiator.
Yes.
You remember when the beginning of the movie where they used the shields and stuff to block the arrows, but there was guys behind them, and they formed like a little wall dome of shields. That's essentially what these dwarves have done, but it's a complete dome around
So the
them.
shield's kind of like they saw that this goblin was on top. They were attacking it. They saw the hammer drop, and then they grab the weapon and pull it underneath.
So I'm just going to clarify that this whole time I thought there was an actual dome. But now saying that the dwarves are making this dome with their shields makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He even said when you get up to the dome.
I was trying to express the shield point because I know you can't or you're not physically here. So I've been trying to. Yes, it is a shield dome with a bunch of weapons that are stabbing out. That's what I was trying to tell you. If you were to go up, you
get stabbed.
You said all that before. I didn't hear the dwarf part.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The dwarves are forming this with their shields.
Yeah.
Now it all makes
Fun dwarves. Yeah, it's fun.
Resilient.
Pish posh.
Pish posh.
So yes. So attacked. You saw your warhammer be pulled underneath into the dome.
So I yell into this dome shield and I say, "Give me my damn warhammer!"
And you hear, "Give me my brethren."
Nice.
I think he's busy. He's a bit busy in there right Hey, I'm on your side. Why are we arguing?
They don't know you.
Look.
Bro, we cool.
You're
Cleric.
We're
See,
solid.
medallion.
Like your
Holy man.
I'm solid.
Give me my warhammer.
What? Are you doing anything else, Baltimore?
Can I make another perception check? Like, is it my bonus action or whatever? To see if I see something or investigation?
Yes.
See if I see anything else?
Just as clarification to everybody else who's watching us, all of us that are currently playing, we are all just in like loincloths. So.
Oh, yeah.
I have a shield now.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Excuse you. He's
Sorry.
got
He's got that
cover.
one golden
He's like that one guy that's like
shield.
this. Just covering himself up.
Somebody stole all of his gym clothes.
So I rolled a 19 for investigation.
19 for investigation. You don't see anything else, really, that's been in use.
Like, from any of us whatsoever? Me, Gas, Ron, anything?
Not that you see.
So I pick up another sword now in that shit.
You good?
What? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I was saying I pick up another sword and then I'll just end my turn.
Alright. Okay, so the slaves. They are making a mad dash. And they're actually going to have to go right through Rahun. Or not Rahun, sorry. Suradesh. So, where are my people at? We'll just use this guy right here, because my people are all the way over there, and I'm not going to go ahead and get them. So, they push forward. And they get right here, holding themselves down, and everybody within that are going to either have to make a strength save or a dexterity save to stay out of it. And good luck, because they rolled 2 20s. So Suradesh literally just gets pushed to the side as you see the two dwarves lock their arms, just start bolting.
Yeah.
And then just hit Suradesh. Suradesh just goes off to the side, not able
But
to do
they
anything.
voted me, you said, right? They're not.
Oh yeah, they're going right by you.
Okay.
This guy also gets pushed off to the side. Tamaran, I didn't roll for him. He makes the dexterity save.
What has Cameron been doing this whole time? Just watching?
Dude.
No, he's been doing stuff?
He's been doing something.
Okay.
He's been preparing something.
I've just seen him standing there in that one spot.
So that's where they get, right about there. Other than that, you hear Grendel Hall and Thrak. We're coming! Open the wall! That's what you hear.
Nice.
So, with that, it's going to go to you, Rahun.
My turn? Okay, I use my free action and my movement, I guess however much it's going to take, but I'm going to actually go over and pick him up.
Okay.
I will put out my arm and I would say, we are not finished here, but I will not fight a man on his back unless I'm the one who put him on his back. So I pick him up out of honor for the fight and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, player interference. So I see this.
Go ahead and roll us. Are you trying to, like...
I'm trying to help him up. I'm trying to be like, we're not done. Like,
what's your intention?
My intention is simply just
to pick him up?
Just to pick him
so
up
roll a strength check.
and just step back and be like, now we can fight again. You know, like, fair is fair. All right. Advantage. 23.
Okay. So as you go, he literally shoves you away.
All right, you dumb brute. Let's get this over with then. It's clearly no sense of honor. Kind of gets me more pissed off that he has no sense of honor. So I'm gonna go ahead and does he get up or essentially?
No.
I just
shoves you away.
Fuck! I'm gonna kick him straight in the head. Reckless attack. Don't care.
Okay. Reckless.
Oh, actually I won't because I already still have the advantage because he's prone technically right now.
Okay.
Okay. Then, yeah. No reckless. I'll just straight attack with my ability.
This is your technically your second. No. You're fine. Go ahead. You're good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I
We'll just say it took your bonus action. Your bonus
yeah,
action.
that's fine. I got nothing from my bonus action. So I got a natural 19 plus whatever. I'm assuming I
Good.
hit. Yeah. All right. So that's the first one. It's cocked. 14. 19 damage.
Okay.
No, that's not. No. 19. 30 damage.
30 damage it is. Still starting to look rough now. As you're hitting him and beating his head, you can tell now he's got cuts on his face. He's looking beat.
I say, I didn't want to win this way.
Sure.
But you're a bitch.
One-liners. You're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
That's got to be a caption for the Nano Facebook.
20 to hit?
20 to hit?
Yeah.
20 will hit. Just barely.
Just barely.
Barely.
God, where is BJ when we need him for the memes and stuff?
He'd be like, lit.
Lit, fam.
Lit, yeah. Black
God,
species, lit. Soft, douche, savage. Yeah,
dude.
that.
Stop. 11. 22 damage.
22 damage. Okay. Alright. Now it's Surdash's turn. He's going to take his... have his movement to get up. And he's going to attack.
He does not have advantage because I did not do reckless.
That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. First one is going to be...
Oh, just so you know, he's looking all rough. I'm looking strong still. Just so you know, I got some bruises and I got a little bit of blood coming from the mouth.
It's cute. That's going to be 34. Halved is
16?
17, I think. I think 17. Because 7 plus 7 is 4.
Or 17.
17? Okay.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
As the shield comes in, this time you start to see a little faint red into the eye sockets of this skull.
I got you. 14 for my Constitution saving throw. Not good.
That is 34 points of necrotic damage halved.
It's another 17.
Another 17.
Okay. That one hurt. That one hurt.
Those bruises turned into no cuts at this point.
Yeah.
As we will go ahead and
Definitely feel some of my teeth are a little loose.
The goblins. Two of the goblins.
Oh man!
Wow.
No.
Still, Baltimore, you hear not attacking you. For whatever reason, they have not paid much attention to you. And you're up.
Was he cast go first?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, that's been cast. My bad.
So everything that happened last time,
Oh.
do I see his hammer fall into the dome, or was that
Yeah,
not happening?
Yeah, you saw him pick up the sword. That's where you're at. So you saw him throw it, and then the hammer go in.
I whistle for Corvus.
Okay, so you know that the Corvus comes down. He's waiting for a command.
Baltimore's warhammer. It's in the dome. I want him to be stealthy. And just attempt to swoop. Pick it up. I don't want him to attack.
It's no longer in view. He'd actually have to go into the dome itself to get the warhammer.
Okay. I'm just gonna have him circle like outside. What's going on?
Sure. So you have him go out. He goes out of the cave, starts circling this dome-like.
And I'll go over closer to Baltimore within earshot. And just say, need a hand. Like, yell, need a hand. To Baltimore.
Actually,
So I walk.
communicate that to Baltimore.
Baltimore, need a hand?
I mean, I'm just trying to find our stuff right now. So if you happen to see any of our stuff, I'll go cut off a hand to go get it.
I point to my shoes. Look what I found.
Look, Mama, do you hand? Look what
Look what I got.
I'm doing great. I got all my stuff and some more. You know, but you need some hand.
Well, lucky you. Do you need a ring at all? Either one of them, or both, preferably both. That's what I really want.
Wait, your ring and what?
My 2 rings.
Oh, no, but I'm looking.
Oh wait, it's not my son.
Nope.
Sorry.
So I just continue to look for anything that I recognize as ours.
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
6.
6.
Nothing.
See a whole lot of goblins, all running all over the place.
After Cass, I think it's Baltimore. Are you doing?
Yeah.
You good? All right. Baltimore, you up.
How far are the other war chiefs from where we are right now?
From you, about 60, 70 feet out.
Would I be able to dash to them and then investigate them to see if I see my rings or any of our stuff on them?
Yeah. You could. I mean, you could get there. It'd probably be like 5, 10 feet out. Yeah. But keep in mind, you'd be running at the oncoming slaves.
I am so confused with what's going on.
So if you were to run inside the cave, right?
Okay.
If you were to run inside the cave toward the war chiefs, on the opposite side are the slaves running for the entrance of the cave. They're like trucking everything that they are making a mad dash for the entrance of the cave. So you can do that, but keep in mind that next turn they're going to try and push through you. They don't. It's like a bunch of wild people just running for freedom.
Wildlings.
So then what do I see right now? Like outside of the dome thing, is there? I don't know. Like what do I see?
You see the dome right in front of you with the goblins all around you, all trying to attack this dome. To the right, at the mouth of the cave, you see Cass, who is getting your attention, telling you what she's finding, asking you if you need help. If you look inside the cave, you see the fight between Rahun and Suradesh. You don't really know how that's going. You just see them fighting still, and you see the beginning, like the first 5 of the slaves just running for the entrance of the cave.
Is it possible to dash up against the wall? That way they'll just run by me, but still heading close enough towards the war chiefs?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay, so then I'll just do that.
Okay. As you see, Baltimore, he dashes right by you, and he comes right in here. That's about as far as he can get. And you can make an investigation check on the war chiefs if you'd like.
I would like. That is a 17.
17. You notice that none of them have your stuff,
Son of a bitch!
as far as you can tell.
Wait, didn't he have a pile of random shit? The guy that Robin was fighting? Was
Suradesh?
there Suradesh, was there a pile of items and gold and stuff?
Yeah, on the mound, there's gold and stuff, yep.
Is it just gold, or is there items that are there too?
There's a couple items, but you can't. You're too far to make out anything.
Okay. Nope. I just wanted to know where I was going next turn. Got it.
Cool beans. So at this point, you nobody understands this because you're the only one that speaks Dwarven. But you hear the command for the push, and you see the door. You see the dome. Just make one unified push toward the entrance of the cave, and some of them break off and literally cut off the cave. And now it almost as if the whole cave goes dark almost, as the whole entrance is now covered with shields. And they are looking very intently all inside. And at this point, you can see all the dwarves at this point that make up this dome. You see some of them are wearing mithril armor, chainmail, plate mail, variety of swords, hammers, maces. Some of them have ruins on them, on their shields, things like that you would know that are built in for almost like magical use because they don't really believe in that. They believe in
no, I'm a
ruins.
very traditional guy. You want to do all that enchant and do it yourself.
Correct.
Do it out of
and on a ruin. You don't do it on the item. You do it on a ruin that is applied to the item.
Yeah, runes.
So in cast, you just see all this happen. You literally see a dome and then close off the cave. And now you're looking at like a good 50 to 60 dwarves.
Is it my turn?
It's just
now it's Rahun's turn, but
it's the slaves.
before then it's the slaves. As they are going to in turn push another 65, 10, or these guys are actually just going to move out of the way because they're not even going to worry about that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And they make it to them as you see the dwarves just completely start to encompass the slaves, pulling them in. Or actually, as the two dwarves that are locked in run in, they close the shield right behind them and cut off all the slaves and literally shove them back. As the dome starts to rebuild, it's not their turn yet. But you see that happen, and that's their reaction. Now it's your turn.
All right. I want to help him, but I'm a little preoccupied, so I'm going to stay focused with this guy. Getting kind of low. I'm going to mentally ask right now, and I say, Emerald, I appreciate your damage and all, man, but got anything to heal me real quick?
No response.
No response. The humbug to him. Alright, thanks, bud. And I will just go ahead and make some reckless attacks on him.
Go for it.
I'm going to go into a frenzied rage for this one. So now I get 4 attacks, right? Because I get an extra attack for each attack. Okay.
Well, you have your regular attack, and then you have your frenzied rage attack, so you get 4 attacks altogether.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. all of them doing reckless with advantage. Um. 20 to hit.
20 to hit. 20 will hit.
17, natural 17 plus, so I'm already at 21, and then whatever more, so do I hit, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the first 2 hits. We'll do the first 2 attacks have hit. We'll do damage for both.
This is reckless and frenzied, right?
Reckless and frenzied, so yeah, they had advantage, and I have 4 attacks. These are Alright, so now I'm going to give you the damage for the first two.
Go for it.
First attack. $23 for the first attack. $15 for the second attack. Now I'll do my last two attacks. These are to see if I hit. Still reckless and everything. 22 to hit.
Yeah,
The
22.
third, and this is the fourth and final attack to see if it hits.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit. It's a natural 19.
Sure.
Plus whatever. So, let's hit. All right, now doing the damage. Yeah. 24. Yes. 25.
25.
Yeah, 25.
Taking some beating this time. So literally, just this time he kind of gets over. You're just like, yeah, this is it. He's bloodied, blood coming from the mouth, nose just not doing too hot whatsoever, and the skull's eyes are now beginning to pulse. And with that,
It's his turn.
it's his turn.
He has advantage on both of his attacks.
25 and 23 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course. 24. I got 19.
First one's 24 damage divided by 2, so that's 12.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 42 points of necrotic damage.
I got a Constitution save of 24, just so you know.
42. That's 21.
Mm-hmm.
21. 21 points of
So my
necrotic.
Constitution didn't save, even with the 20. Okay.
You didn't say it.
Alright, so how much was it altogether?
So 21 and then 12.
21 and 12.
Okay. With that, it's Caps. Caps, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna get out of the way.
Well, yeah, they already went by you. Slaves are going.
Corvus, use that keen sight of yours to look out for Baltimore's rings.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check for him. Just not getting those rolls, huh?
It's a 10. Well, I saw the 20 flash.
Oh, you saw the 20.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Nope. Just kind of still, you see the head kind of cocking back and forth, but not really seeing anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not really doing anything. I'm just kind of observing.
Okay.
Stand out of the way.
Baltimore, you're up. Goblins are just attacking the entrance of the cave, trying to get in.
So how far is the pile of treasure? Okay.
90 feet.
Holy shit.
And that's straight line going past Suradesh, getting into the attack, and possibly him swinging on you.
So I'll just dash and I'll just go around so that I'm just outside of him attacking me.
Get right there.
And Am I close enough to investigate the file, or do I gotta get closer?
You gotta get closer.
So I'll investigate Suradesh. See if he's wearing any of our stuff.
Go for it.
Ah, true.
Right?
Yeah.
Close, I'm at least close enough to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got compliments on your music, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
17.
17. You notice that he has the saber tooth that Emerald usually has. You notice that he also has the general amount of almost everything Emerald had. For whatever reason, Suradesh took interest in his stuff. For what?
So
You don't know.
I just yell it out, and I'm like, big fatty ears wearing all of Emerald's stuff. Rahul, kill him.
Cow! I didn't even fight my cow!
I'm gonna mentally, with my free action, then mentally think, oh, Emerald, looks like he has your hat too. Any response comes.
You better kill that nigga.
Lit, fam.
Yeah, lit, yeah. All the black people watching it, like, wait a minute.
The 4 people.
So anyway, yes. And now is the dwarves' turn as they close the dome and shift outward. As they shift, all of a sudden you notice that the for those that were outside, so you, actually, Cass, you're the only one that sees this. Secrets.
Hey everybody, make sure to check out our YouTube also to catch up on any episodes you've missed and currently knowing what is going on in our universe. So far, I'm pretty bloodied up from this giant, I think he's a giant, or he's a big ogre of some sort. We're currently trying to fight for our freedom.
With that, Rahul, you're up.
I'm half there. Awesome. Slaves, are they doing anything?
Slaves are, they're gone.
They're just
They pulled out, slaves just scattered.
In any direction.
Yes.
Okay, cool. At least they got out safe.
As far as you know. Because
As far as I
you're
know.
still fighting.
Alright.
And both wars like gold.
Alright, well, I'm still in frenzied rage. I will do Reckless again, and 4 attacks. Reckless, all 4. Natural 20, there it is. For the first attack, natural 20. I'll do that damage first.
Sure.
Nice! A 8 and a 16. 24, right? No? Yeah, 24 plus another 11 is 35.
Right.
35 damage on that first one.
Alright, so nail him in the face. You saw him get disoriented a little bit.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
Still reckless. I'll swing wildly. Okay. 21.
21 hits.
Awesome. 15 damage for the second hit.
Okay.
Third hit. Reckless again. I was kind of cocked, so I'm gonna just. Okay, cool. 25 for the third hit. 25 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm doing damage. So.
Okay.
18.
18 damage?
18 damage.
Starts to stagger.
Fourth and final hit. Oh yeah, big money, no whammies. Hashtag critical role. It's a natural 17 plus 4, which is already getting at 21.
It hits.
So. 14 damage for the last hit. Is it enough?
So, as your first one gets him in the gut real good, he leans over, starting to see that little bit. You take that second hit, right across the face. Third one across the face, and you see it for the very first time. He doesn't know where he's at.
Oh, yeah.
And for that fourth and final one, you are allowed to make it epic.
Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so I'm seeing him staggering. I'm seeing where he's going at. I'm going to take that shield off of him as if maybe does he drop it or anything? Or
No,
not?
it is. You try to pull it, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything. Alright, then I'll just look at him. I'll say, if you survive today, which I doubt you will, you always remember you were bested by Rahun, the Lacquer, of the Iron Walls. Final, just right to the face, breaking nose, everything as hard as I can.
Blood splatters everywhere as you hear Suradesh hit the ground. Motionless at this point.
Big bear, yeah.
How much damage did you take completely?
Did I take completely?
Yeah, like full on. How much damage did you take?
Let's see.
Just take where you're at and then where you were.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the calculations right now.
The war chiefs.
147 damage.
The war chiefs turn around, finally seeing the one guy that they hated the whole time, and they don't say anything, and they let it be. As your form starts to release itself, and you no longer hear Emerald's voice, and you see Otis come off of you, and then hits the ground hard.
Yeah.
And on the look of his face, you see he's out. He's on his last moments of breath, not able to move, completely exhausted, but with a smile on his face.
Okay, so he's not dead. He's just tired. He's taking a lot
He's
of
on his last.
He's on his. I immediately drop to a knee, and I'm kind of, hey, you stay with me now. You stay with me. Oi, War Chiefs, I've done what you needed. You do what we need. Me, including this man on the floor, will be leaving here free, including the rest of my party. But for us to do that, for you to hold up your part of the bargain, heal him, help him now. That's what.
You have done what you said, but we did not agree to if you left alive or dead.
That is bullshit. He is part of this. He gets to walk here free. I'll carry him if I have to, but you will help us. Any other goblins you have will return our stuff. We will walk out of here free, like you agreed.
Baltimore, you can make a move to the gold if you want.
I'm gonna make a move to Otis if I can.
Yeah. On your way over, you notice that he indeed goes down, and you can get there pretty easily.
Can I do something real quick? Try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guidance myself. Can I try to make a medicine check on him to see if I can try to patch him up to stop the bleeding and all that stuff?
Make a medicine check. Cass, are you doing anything?
I'm just walking closer, back into the cave. Back towards everything that's going on. And then I'm gonna have Corvus keep looking around for the rings.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for him.
For him?
Yes, because due to what you saw, he is trying to dodge everything that is coming right now.
So that's
20.
a 22 on the medicine check.
So upon looking at his body...
Oh, that is totally wrong. That's a 27.
Okay. Upon looking at his body, and you can tell that the reason why he's on his last moments is he surpassed what the physical body could take. You check his heartbeat, check his wounds. You notice that he doesn't really have any wounds, but his heartbeat is very faint, just very lightly, as you know that this is the last maybe 5-10 minutes of what is Otis. It's just due to physical exhaustion, giving everything he gave, doing anything he could for that fight, without daily attention at this point. There's nothing you can do.
So
Baltimore.
I'm gonna look at him and say, I just look at him and I just say, you know what? At first, we clearly had our differences, but I'm honored to call you a comrade in this moment, and to know that no matter what happens, you are now free.
Baltimore, why do you speak of goodbyes? You are a cleric. Heal him. There must be something you can do. He's helped free us. We cannot let him die here.
Otis puts his hand on you, and he says, very softly, "No, he is right. I am free. Thank you. I'm glad I could do what I could." And then he grabs and he rips off his bear totem, and he just kind of slams it in your chest. And he goes, "Though you cannot use it, may I live on."
I hold like his hand and the totem to my chest. I'm gritting my teeth hard. I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm full of emotion, in just pure rage and even in exhaustion. One single tear comes from my eye. I hold the bear totem. I hold it in his hands and I look at him and I say, "It was an honor fighting with you, warrior. Go. Be free. And continue fighting for glory."
And with that, and a couple exhales, his body goes motionless. And the breath leaves his lungs. And you guys hear a large crackle sound as what seems to be thunder shatters the outside world, outside this cave. And you are there, goblins looking, not intervening. Lackey comes running around the corner with a bag, and then he kind of stops and assesses the situation, notices what's going on, and just kind of stops. And that's where we'll stop tonight's session. So, with the death of Otis. Sorry. To kind of pick up that mood, guys, to leave it there. But next week, hopefully everything will be better in terms of computer. I promise it doesn't happen all the time, but it's fun. It's fun trying to figure this all out, and we appreciate the ones that stayed with us and chatting with the players and stuff like that. If you guys want to, please go to Facebook, like our Facebook page, go on Twitter, tweet, all that good stuff, message us. I do have coming in store in the near future a Discord channel. I'm going to be putting that on Facebook as well, so feel free to get in that. And you'll see me, some of the other players in there throughout the next few weeks. I'm going to try and get something to where we can get together maybe pre the stream, maybe at like 30 minutes prior, to talk about last week's stream and what may come in the future. But that's something in the future as well, along with some layouts, some music changes, things like that. We appreciate you using the music, but we're going to try and get our own music. That way we can do that as well.
For sure.
Other than that, we appreciate you guys sticking with us. You guys have an awesome night. Enjoy your week. We'll see you next week here on Epic Interactions. Bye, guys.
Bye.